The other day we had a very exciting moment. We were in the yard and we saw a hummingbird zoom by. So what that means for us is it's time to get the hummingbird feeder set up again. You'll see lots of different kinds of hummingbird feeders out in the hardware stores and the big box stores and everything. We use a very specific type. We call it a UFO. I really honestly don't remember what they call it, but you'll notice it's a big flat thing and it's got the holes on the top for the hummingbird to drink from, and it's got a nice little reservoir underneath. Now, we switched to this type. When we first got here, we had a regular tall bottle style one. In fact, we had a couple of different kinds of them. And the problem with those is they swing a lot in the wind. And when they swing a lot in the wind, they empty. And you could put this full in the morning, and by afternoon, it would be completely empty. Well, the whole point of having a hummingbird feeder out there is to be able to actually have hummingbirds drink. So this has a few little quirks about it, but other than that, we love it. The big quirk is it's got this little odd end to it that has a flat section too. And when you put it together, you have to put it together in a specific way so that it fits into the slot here, and then it goes down into the bottom, also the slot. And then to keep it from falling apart, you have to turn it 1/4 turn. Now, turning it 1/4 turn locks it in place. Now it won't fall apart. And that's how it goes together. Now, the way I make my hummingbird food is I take a bottle. This thing, I buy this in the biggest quantities I can get. I don't buy it pre-mixed because it's a lot less expensive not pre-mixed. This is going to blow away. And it says 1 teaspoon of Perky Pet instant nectar for every 2 ounces of feeder capacity in a suitable container. Okay, I've had forgotten one thing. I have it now. It's a funnel. It just makes it a lot easier. Now, these bottles of water have 16.9 fluid ounces in them. I decree that to be the 0.9. So what I do is I try not to let things blow away. I didn't want to do this outside, but it was so noisy in the house that there was no way I could do it in there. So let's see if I can make this happen without everything blowing away. And I can't. I have to go inside, like it or not. Okay, I have moved inside. The reason I have moved inside is because the wind was blowing over my bottle of water and everything else. So let's see if I can finish this process now. All I'm going to do is I'm going to use my funnel to add the hummingbird feed to a water bottle. So let's see. Now it says a teaspoon for every, find the part in English. I keep finding the French. 2 ounces. Okay, so that means 8 teaspoons. A chopstick makes a big difference because this always gets stuck. Okay, and then I put the lid on this. And I shake it up. I have a little clip to keep this guy safe, spill free and dry. And he goes back into his box, which lives in the pantry. Now, what I like about this is it means there's no preservatives in it. Some hummingbird food does have preservatives in it, and some people have questioned whether that's good for the hummingbirds. I figure if it was just something like citric acid, I wouldn't worry about it, but this is a brand new bottle of water, and I didn't put my lips on it, I just poured the water into my mouth, and I figure that's 16 ounces. So there we go, that's our hummingbird stuff. Now, all I need to do is take this outside. I'm not going to fill it here and carry it because I know what I'm going to do if I do that. I'm going to spill. So now I can take this outside like that, and we can set it up in the yard. Okay, so here's the yard. This is our bird central over here. We have a crook and we have the bird baths, and a lot of times the hummingbirds will come to the bird bath too, so that's a nice extra bit for them. Now, let's go. I am always careful to make sure that quarter turn is locked in there, because that's I have dropped it on the floor that way before. And there we go. We're in full business now. And just in case you think we might be picking on our other little birds around, we have another bird feeder over here. Henry already showed you the suet feeder here, but there's another actual bird seed feeder over here. And this becomes bird central a good bit of the year, even in the winter time. And when we have a lot of snow, I'll throw seed on top of the snow. Just a teeny bit, and I never put too much out because I don't want to feed the rodents, just the birds. But I hope this inspires you. I hope this inspires you to think about your birds and make them a comfortable place so that you can enjoy them up close and personal. And they have a pretty hard life right now in the real world, so helping them a little bit is, I think, a really good thing. They eat an awful lot of bugs in my yards and a lot of weed seeds too. So until next time, see you later. Bye.